If you think about Indonesia, you probably picture yourself visiting Bali or some other exciting island that has been popular among travelers and made famous via the influencer movement. I'm also excited about Bali, and I plan to show you my epic exploration of this fantastic piece of heaven. In this video though, I will explain why you must visit Jakarta. Jakarta is surprising, vast, diverse, and super exciting. Let's dive in and see what it has to offer to ignorant visitors like me. This is Incheon Airport. I have two legs today, Shanghai and then Jakarta. I'm super excited. My yellow jacket that I don't need in Malaysia for sure, but maybe for Shanghai. But I have just 3 hours of layover, so not too much. Happy to be here in Incheon Airport. This is Terminal 1. The old one, it's soon going to be refurbished. They're going to start from this year and they're going to do a lot of improvements, so let's go check it out. Flying with China Eastern today. I did fly before and I don't know. Let's see. The experience previous time was not too bad. This plane is going to bring me from Seoul to Shanghai and from Shanghai to Jakarta. Same plane. Behaved well, the airplane. I had to rent because I forgot my card at one of the venues where I bought some stuff. Let's go. China Eastern, my second time in China Eastern. Should be fun. It's a pretty good. Looks clean and nice. Let's see. Okay. Ready to go. Let's go. In China Eastern, you have to remove your earplugs for landing. Very restrictive. I didn't know that. Okay. My journey started in Seoul, where I'm currently based. If you're like me, you don't plan much and look for flights at the last minute. I thought it will be fine, as who goes to Jakarta? Not the best idea. I hate to take a not so cheap flight with a stopover in Shanghai. I love flying, and spending a couple of hours in the airport is not a big deal. I just forgot how inconvenient it might be to transfer in China. There's public Wi-Fi at Shanghai airport, but none of the services I needed and wanted to use worked, not even with my VPN on. Little did I remember that Chinese airlines prepare for landing almost an hour before landing, so you cannot do much during this time either. Beautiful people, just landed in Shanghai. This is my transfer destination actually. The plane is 1 hour late, so I have 2 hours for my connection. Let's do it. Can I complain a little bit? Like, there's no internet, there's nothing that you can do here in Shanghai. The airport Wi-Fi just doesn't connect to any service. Like, I cannot check my email. What the? Boarding the same gate and the same plane, which brought me to Shanghai from Seoul. The same plane is gonna bring me down to Jakarta. Let's do this. Same plane, same road, the other side. Let's go to Jakarta. Let's go. Just arrived in Jakarta. Let's go get my visa on arrival and meet my taxi driver. Let's go. Getting a visa on arrival in Jakarta was fun, and surprisingly going through immigration was fun experience too. Super fast and efficient. Off to my hotel in the center of Jakarta. The Grab taxi was great. Now I'm getting ready for my first day exploring, but let me show you my hotel room first. My lovely room for my stay. Here we go. I'm traveling for work and I will stay for 6 days in Jakarta, so I had to optimize for comfort and price. I stayed in Four Seasons Hotel on a previous visit, but this time I opted out for something more affordable. The room is great, the gym is not, and the breakfast they provide is pretty good too. Almost all I need is covered. Happy to explore Jakarta now. Day 1 is full of business meetings, and of course I will skip that, but I'm really surprised how much the city changed. I remember 7 years ago I stayed in a Four Seasons hotel for a startup conference. The convention center was just 1 kilometer away, but in the morning it would take me more than an hour to reach by taxi. Biking was not an option as I had to dress up a bit for the event. What I remember is the hotel overlooked a stream that was covered in garbage and the housing in the area was super bad. I can definitely see a huge improvement now. One of my meetings happens to be in the building overlooking the Four Seasons Hotel. I clearly can see that the stream is super clean and the whole area changed. Speaking of changes, I think the traffic is not as bad as before. Maybe I got lucky today, but it seems we're moving quite fast. After a busy day, it's time to get around and get some food. I'm curious to try out the metro system. During my first visit, it was under construction. Living in Seoul really spoiled me. You can use the metro to move around the city really efficient. Jakarta metro looks really great. It seems it's been well utilized and I hope in the future it will be further expanded. Oh, so cute. I love this. Pretty cool place. They have like a stage over here and there's really nice area up there. I think this is kind of a night place where people come eat and just like outside food. Pretty exciting. Hey, look at this place, guys. So beautiful. It's really nice. It's called Borneo. I have no idea what it is. Really impressive, really nice place. Let's go continue explore. Going to a rooftop. It's a Chinese restaurant with a really nice view. We just booked and we're gonna go have some Chinese in Indonesia. Why not? For a second time actually. I love this. Look at this. Thank you. Let's go. Okay guys, Jakarta sky view, so beautiful. We're on the top of, on a rooftop bar. It's a restaurant called Chow Chow, Chinese restaurant, and the views are amazing. We're here for the sunset, but the sunset, I'm not sure with these clouds you're gonna be able to see it. Hey, look at these beautiful people. It's just amazing. See how beautiful the sunset is over here in Jakarta. We're on the rooftop and it's so beautiful at the moment. The night will finish indulging Chinese food on a rooftop restaurant called Chow Chow. It's a super fancy place and you better book online. We've got some really delicious dumplings and fusion Beijing duck, finishing the night in style in really good company. Since we're so close, let's check Lafayette Shopping Mall. I've heard from some local friends that shopping malls are a massive part of how people spend their free time and hang out with friends. I can see it's not just the air conditioning heaven that attracts people to stay in. Hope that you enjoyed my random exploration of Jakarta. This is what made it so great, discovering the charms of the city one place at a time. In my next video, I will show you some great spots that you should visit, from historical places to trendy cafes and rooftop bars.